Like, have you had a chance to just kind of as a team reset in the last 2 days for what lies ahead to you?
Yeah, I think we're extremely focused on, the opportunity we have right now, the challenge that we have in front of us. We feel like we're a team that when we play our best basketball against them, we can beat them, and we have to find that tonight, no matter what it is. And I think our mindset's right. We're in a good place. We'll be ready to fight tonight.
Like, what does it look like early for you to kind of like just make sure you're off to a good start, just setting the tone that you guys want to?
I think it starts with us being able to be physical, finish possessions like we need to. I think we gave up way too many offensive rebounds to them last game. I think that'll really kind of set the tone on our mindset. Winning on the road is always hard, but if you bring your defense, you bring your mentality, you have a chance to win any of those games.
There seem to be a lot of those rebounds that landed in that middle area. Like, how do you just get better at just attacking that and making sure you're getting your hands on those and you're not just tipping it out or whatever?
I think first is you got to try to find bodies first. I think we're trying to track the ball too much. And the way people, nowadays you shoot a lot of deep shots, they're going to bounce off in a bunch of crazy different ways, and it's hard to track. So if you can find a body first, try to get yourself in between that. Hopefully that ball, even if it does bounce to the middle somewhere, we've got our bodies in the right position to kind of get our hands on it.
Like, what's the balance between making the right basketball plays and making sure that you're setting a tone?
Yeah. There's obviously a balance, especially from Ant and from Julius, guys like that, where you want them to make the right decisions and right plays 100% of the time. But we know there comes a time where you have to find yourself, find your offense, lead our team in another way. And that might be being aggressive, taking a few shots, whatever it may be, get downhill, trying to get to the free throw line, a bunch of different areas you can, put your imprint on the game. And I think that for the most part, our guys have done a good job of that. But tonight we're going to definitely need our guys, our best guys to be our best guys, and everybody else has to do their job around them.
Michael, with that in mind, just what if, as the vet on the team, have you said anything to Ant and to Julius? I don't know, picking them up. What have you said to them to encourage them? Get their minds right.
First off, it's just encouraging them. Letting them know that we wouldn't be in this position without them two. Those two are the guys who've led us this far, and we need them to be who they are every night. And there can't be a slippage in a quarter or a minute, especially in elimination games. We need those guys to be themselves and have fun and be free. Not be so stressed and pressed to make the right decision every time. Sometimes you're gonna mess up. It's okay, but at the same time, just keep your animation, keep your just your joy for what you're trying to do and the challenges ahead of us.
Did you tell if they received that?
Yeah. We went out to eat last night. And had a good time. Just we watched Pacers Knicks game, just as a team. So it was good to just be around each other in a different format from worrying about ourselves as much and kind of just relax a little bit.
I'm definitely fatiguing. It's the playoffs. And every other day, there's a travel day in between. How much more of this is more mental than physical? Because a lot of it seems like a consultation.
Yeah, it's a balance. Honestly, it's a balance. You got to be mentally tough enough to handle it. Mentally tough enough to handle, one game you don't play well, and the next game you do, or 2 games you don't play well. How are you going to change adjustments? But the great part is all teams are going through it. It's the team that handles it the best, the team that stays together the most and competes at the highest level at this time of year is going to find a way to get through.
Like you said, Mike and Julius finding themselves, playing like themselves. Did you feel like Ant wasn't playing like themselves, or is that a product of the way that they were kind of loaded up?
No, I thought Ant played well. I honestly did. I think he just, people are so used to him having big numbers. But when you look at it, you had Dante, Nikhil, like all these other guys who are benefiting from the way they were playing. Ant was driving. He was trying to find stuff in the paint. They collapse. He makes the right reads. Like that stuff is important for our unit, important for our team. And you look back and had we offensive rebound better, had we not turned it over, we probably win that game. We're not talking about whether or not Ant was playing well or not. So obviously we want him to try to get 30 or 40, lead us that way. But if the game dictates something else in certain parts of the game, he has to do what's necessary for our team to win. And we know at the end of games he's gonna try to be our closer and do what he can to win the game.
He spoke about
that desperation. And I'm curious over your career, when you get to an elimination game, it feels like perhaps you could do too much as well. What have you learned about not going overboard with that desperation and in a situation like this?
Yeah, I've been a part of them where you change lineups, you change defenses completely, you just throw different random things out there and it doesn't work out too well. I've been a part of stuff where we didn't change a thing and it didn't work out. So you just have to find a balance of, coming in with a new adjustment, one or two, but keep it simple. Try to follow a game plan that's worked for us, something that, similar to game 3 where we were playing in a certain way. And winning all the little parts of the game, the 50-50 balls, the offensive rebounds, stuff like that. Turnovers were low. If we can do that, just in general, we feel like we have a chance to win. So I think that's what we're trying to keep our mindset on.
Great. Thanks.